Today, we're excited to dive into the brand new Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, codenamed Noble Numbat. If you're running Ubuntu 22.04 LTS, Jammy Jellyfish, or even 23.10 Mantic Minotaur. Yes, I know, you might be itching to upgrade. In this video, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process for a smooth transition to Ubuntu 24.04. But before we jump in, a quick heads up. Upgrading from Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. Note, you need to first upgrade to Ubuntu 23.10 before upgrading to Ubuntu 24.04, as Ubuntu is not allowing direct upgrade. This feature might not be available just yet. While Ubuntu 24.04 LTS is nearing completion, it's still under development. Before you begin, upgrading your operating system is a big deal, so it's crucial to back up your important data. This includes documents, photos, music, anything irreplaceable. You can use an external hard drive, cloud storage, or both, depending on your preference. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Here's what you'll need: a decent internet connection. Depending on your current setup, the download size might vary. In my case, with a basic GUI, it was around 4 gigabytes. Aim for at least 5 gigabytes of data to be safe. Stable power outages during the upgrade can damage your system. Make sure you have an uninterruptible power supply, UPS, to avoid this. Disk space. You'll need some extra space for the upgrade process while keeping your current Ubuntu installation. I recommend at least 10 gigabytes, ideally 20 gigabytes. Upgrading from Ubuntu 22.04 update package lists. Open the terminal and type sudo apt-update y. Press enter and enter your password when prompted. This command refreshes the list of available software updates. Running sudo apt-update y, this command does two things. Updates package lists. It checks online repositories for the latest versions of available software. Runs silently. The Y flag tells the system to proceed without asking for confirmation. The command identified 3 packages with available updates. You can see the details using apt list-upgradable. Install the updates. To apply the available updates, run sudo apt-upgrade y. Checking for release upgrades. Let's see if there's a newer version of Ubuntu available by running sudo do release upgrade. There's another option, sudo do release upgrade d, to check for development releases, but be cautious. These are unstable versions intended for testing and not recommended for everyday use, especially on important systems. Unlike Windows, Linux usually doesn't require a restart after every command. However, major updates might benefit from a reboot to ensure everything works smoothly. Let's restart the system now and see if there are any changes. Verifying the system information. Ubuntu 22.04 and Kernel 6.5 are currently in use. The check for LTS long-term support upgrades. Didn't find any new versions available for the current Ubuntu installation. Okay, let's see if there are any regular updates available, not just LTS versions. You can edit the upgrade settings file, etc. Update Manager release upgrades using a text editor like V. However, V can be challenging for beginners. The current configuration is set to only notify you about upgrades to long-term support LTS versions of Ubuntu. Using the Software and Updates tool, way, open the Show Applications menu and search for Software and Updates. Go to the Updates tab under Notify Me of a new Ubuntu version. Choose for any new version. Enter your password to confirm the change. Close the Software and Updates tool. The Software and Updates tool successfully updated the settings. Now, you'll be notified about all new Ubuntu versions, not just LTS releases. Remember, you only need to use one of these methods, GUI or terminal. Choose the one that feels most comfortable for you. With the settings adjusted, let's check for any potential upgrades. It looks like you can upgrade to Ubuntu 23.10 now. The Update Manager now shows Ubuntu 23.10 as a potential upgrade option. You can review the upgrade details by scrolling up and down with your mouse wheel. To proceed with the upgrade to Ubuntu 23.10, type Y and press Enter. The upgrade process will begin by collecting system information. This ensures the upgrade applies smoothly to your specific setup. Preparing to download software packages, the system identifies and gathers the necessary updates for the upgrade. Once this initial phase is complete, you'll see details about the upgrade, including the number of packages to be removed, the number of new packages to be installed, the number of packages to be upgraded, the estimated download size. Want to see the specific packages involved? Press D and Enter. Use the arrow keys or spacebar to scroll through the list. To exit the details window, press Q. Ready to upgrade? To proceed with the upgrade to Ubuntu 23.10, type Y and press Enter. Important note, once you begin this process, it cannot be canceled or reverted. Depending on your internet speed, this download process can take approximately an hour for slow internet connections. Grab a coffee or your beverage of choice and relax. Downloading the update can vary in time based on your internet speed and the number of packages involved. During the upgrade, you might encounter prompts to overwrite existing configuration files. Here's what to consider. For safety, I highly recommend keeping your current configuration files and not overwriting them. This minimizes the risk of unexpected changes. Testing new release optional. If you're just trying out Ubuntu 23.10, you can choose to overwrite the configuration files. However, be aware that this might affect your settings. Choose how to handle configuration files. Use the up or down arrow keys to select Keep or Overwrite, depending on your preference. Then, press the Tab key to highlight the OK button and press Enter to confirm your selection. Upgrade complete. Now, the system can remove unused packages to free up disk space. You can review details optional. See a list of these packages before they're removed, similar to the previous step. Skip removal optional. If you're unsure, you can choose to keep these packages for now. Proceed with removal recommended. Removing unused packages helps with storage space. Let's clean up. Removing unused packages frees up valuable disk space on your system. To proceed, press Y and Enter. These are typically safe to remove since they're no longer needed after the upgrade. Final step, reboot to finalize the upgrade. The system will prompt you to restart. To complete the upgrade process, press Y and Enter. This is recommended to ensure all changes take effect. Congratulations, your system has successfully upgraded to Ubuntu 23.10. You might notice some visual changes in the interface. To verify the new version, open the terminal and run the command lsb_release-a. After the upgrade, you can use the dflh command to see if there's any additional free disk space available due to the removal of obsolete packages. Upgrading from Ubuntu 23.10, let's move on to upgrading the system to the next available version, which is Ubuntu 24.04. Let's verify if there are any recent updates available. We'll open the Update Manager and take a look. Currently, it seems there are no updates to install. The Update Manager didn't find anything, but the terminal might have more insights. Let's switch gears and try there. The system currently has no updates available for installation. There are also no new release upgrades available at this time. Interesting. Using the D flag with sudo do release upgrade shows Ubuntu 24.04 as a potential upgrade, although this is a development release and should be approached with caution. Let's proceed with the upgrade for Ubuntu 24.04. Since it's similar to the previous steps, I'll only point out any important differences. When Ubuntu 24.04 development is completed and considered stable, you'll be able to upgrade to it using the same sudo do release upgrade command without the D flag, while Ubuntu 24.04 LTS is listed as downloadable. It's currently in development. This means it might have bugs or instability. It's best to wait for the official release, expected in the next few months, for a more stable upgrade experience. The upgrade process for Ubuntu 24.04 will require approximately 1.8 gigabytes of data to download and may take an hour or more to complete, depending on your internet speed. During the upgrade, you might see a message indicating that the Thunderbird application is no longer available through traditional package managers like apt or apt-get. Instead, it will be available exclusively through the Snap Package Manager. The upgrade process will automatically handle the necessary changes. Press the spacebar key or Enter key to continue. upgrade might prompt you to overwrite existing configuration files. These files control how certain software works. Here's what to consider. Keep current configuration, recommended. Unless you're familiar with the files, it's safest to choose this option. It preserves your existing settings and minimizes the risk of unexpected changes. Overwrite configuration, advanced. If you're comfortable managing configuration files and are okay with potentially losing customizations, you can choose to overwrite them with the new versions. However, be aware that this might affect how some applications work. These are typically safe to remove since they're no longer needed after the upgrade. Here's what you can do. Remove recommended. Selecting this option will free up space without affecting your system functionality. Review details optional. If you're unsure about any package, you can see a list before removal. After the installation finishes, you'll need to restart your system to apply the changes. All done, you've successfully upgraded to Ubuntu 24.04 LTS Noble Numbat. Enjoy the new features. But remember, even with a new version, it's important to stay up to date. Run these commands regularly. Sudo apt update ensures you have the latest update information. Sudo apt upgrade installs the newest security fixes and improvements. Sudo apt auto remove optional cleans up leftover packages after upgrades, freeing up disk space. Did you stuck somewhere? Leave a comment below, or you can search online forums for solutions. If you found this guide helpful, consider leaving a thumbs up or sharing it with others who might be interested. Thank you.